Oh, hello, Jordan. How are ya?
G'day, Kieran. I'm good, thanks, mate. How you going?
Oh, I'm good. I'm sitting pretty at top 7% at the moment, and I am
Here we go.
chilling
Here
with
we
the
go.
top 4% round three. I am so happy. I'm so
Yeah,
happy.
it's good going, mate. Like I was just telling you before, what you've had 2,200 games in a row now. Hey,
Yeah, that was. I was actually surprised because if you look at my team, 2200, I had five out with a
yeah,
zero. I also had to take Campbell's 29 and Young's 18, and I still managed to score that. So
yeah.
with
So,
five being back, and hopefully Campbell can do another good score. I'm actually very happy with my team at the moment and how it's
well,
going.
yeah, that's you're looking pretty, mate. And just think of it this way as well. Like if Young had got his average at the moment, if he
Oh
had five playing, and if you
yeah,
had Campbell playing, you would have probably been pushing 23, 2400
or
easily.
yeah. I reckon 20. Yeah, because look, if five's usually scoring about one. Well, what's he averaging? 100. Yeah, even that
Yeah,
100. That's another 60 something points over power at least. But yeah, could have been a crazy score. But that's
yeah,
all right. That's all right. He's back now, and I'm
he
excited.
is.
Oh, I hope he's
Yeah,
back anyway. Unless he got concussed on the weekend again, I'm not too sure.
yeah. Um, a
But yeah,
2167 for me this week.
mm.
Pretty happy with that. But yeah, obviously I've got you in front of me at the moment
Yeah.
in overall, but not too concerned about that. But we are going to be talking about Paddy Dow today, aren't we?
Paddy Dow needs to go. Pretty much,
Yeah,
he's run his course. He's run his
yeah,
course.
yes, yes, indeed he has, and I've had him since the start of the year. He was
Yeah.
kind of a late in for me, but I've had him since the start of the year. Projected to play more mid-time. Look, it happened round one without Zach Williams. The bloke was on about, I reckon, 54 at
Mm.
half time.
He
I'm like,
he
this bloke's going
was,
to get 100.
and then he just did nothing.
I reckon he got probably not even 10 points in the second half and he scored
Yeah,
60.
and like I didn't actually watch the game, but the
Yeah.
fact that I was looking at my phone, I saw Paddy Dow's doing good, and I was versing someone who had him, and like shit, that's gonna be a bit of a worry. And then after the game, looked at my phone, I'm like, it's Paddy Dow. Like I wasn't like I'm like I didn't even know I was worried about it.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, but I think,
actually last week my mate I was versing him. I had Young and he had Paddy Dow, which is one of the big differences we had.
yeah,
And for Young to score 18 and almost have what Paddy Dow scored and he played the full game is crazy.
exactly. Well, Young got injured. Paddy Dow didn't.
Yeah,
And it's a shame because I think Zach Williams is almost taking his role, which is a real shame.
yeah, and I picked him up
Um,
pretty much straight from the start, and or not from round one, round two, just to take a gamble. And he had a
yeah,
78 and an 86, so he's averaging around there you go 80, 82, and I'm happy
82.
about that. And if he's going
Yeah,
to take more points from Dow, good luck to him because
yeah,
I'm probably going to keep him for most of the season, especially
yeah,
if he's going to be averaging 80.
yeah, for sure.
Especially for the price that I got him. Yeah, he's still. I hope he makes his break even at 105 and makes some money. But look, even if he doesn't, I'm not going to be worried too much. It's like the least of
Yeah.
my worries at the moment.
Well, Carlton have got the Gold Coast this week, and I was listening to
Ooh.
something. Carlton haven't lost to Gold Coast under David Teague, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
So if they're to win, Zach
Oh,
Williams could have a big game.
that could even mean Cripps could have a better game.
Yeah, yeah,
Even Paddy Dow.
yeah. Well,
The one thing
he's
I will say
actually
about Paddy Dow is like, although he's everyone's getting rid of him, he's got a 44 break even. I'm not saying that he's that's a good thing or anything like that, but he could potentially beat that. I don't know
yeah,
what he's had. He scored 76 last time. He's versed him.
mm,
In round
yeah,
four, he didn't play him last week or the week before. If he manages to get 76, a lot of people will be very frustrated. You'll be one of them. You've traded him
yeah,
out. You'd be very frustrated.
yeah.
But
So
honestly, I don't see it happening. If Williams is going to get more mid time than he is, then look, I'll be happy. You'll be happy that Paddy Dow's
yeah,
stayed how he's going after you traded him anyway.
yeah, and I'll kind of go into it later when we talk about our trades. But basically,
Hmm.
I've gone down to Impy, but I'll go into depth about that
Yeah,
later. Yeah.
yeah. Also, speaking of trades, CJ, one of the
Oh
best
boy.
trades I did last week. I saw how he played after round two. 119, and I think that was because Will Day's out for like 5 rounds or whatever, so he's coming
Mm.
back. What one of the some of the later rounds if
And they've
it's
still got
confirmed,
Sicily out too.
and they've still got Sicily out. And the way he's playing, He's gonna be averaging close to 100. I know that one. I know he's got that 69 score there when he did have Day back, and he may have taken a lot of Day's time on ground and positioning and stuff like that. I'm not 100% with Hawthorn, but if he's going to be averaging 100 for the price that I got him at, which was like 250 or whatever it was, 270. That's insane. Even now, especially what he showed the last couple of games, could potentially be worth that price, and could have easily go up to 450. I'm not, if Sicily and Day gets back though, I'm not too sure how that's going to affect his score, and I may switch him out. I'm hoping at least to switch him out for someone like Lloyd. Yeah. So it's at least another premium that's going to be scoring those big points.
Yeah, 100%. And what I was going to add as well, he could well and truly, I know it's a big outlandish statement, a big call. He could be the Ridley of last year. He well and truly could, but he does have Day to come back, and he's got Sicily, like I said. So
but what I might do is like, if I don't know when Day and Sicily's going to come back, but see how he goes with them in the field. And if it's not going to affect his score that much, he could potentially just be my D6 or even just bench carve if I don't want to get rid of anyone and just keep using the rookies for money. Because even for the buy rounds, having him there could be very, very good.
He's got a decent buy. He's got a very, very attractive buy.
I've got most of my defenders out, and these are my money makers.
Yeah.
These are my point makers after that, and then could potentially be a big win for me, because that's all right. I was gonna say if I had Lloyd at this stage, probably could affect him, but yeah, that's all right. Yeah. CJ's done really well for me. The other one is Ridley. I had picked up the first round.
Well, you've made 2 good trades in 2 weeks, Kieran. Yeah. It's really set up your season.
Yeah, actually, he's done really well for me. Yeah. But now to get into my trades, actually, tell me before I do mine, who did you trade this week?
Yeah, so I'll go more into depth about it now. So I basically, the only one I've done so far, and I've only made the one. I did Dow down to Impey, and the explanation behind that's basically Dow's not playing a very attractive or Supercoach friendly role. He was projected to play in that midfield. And I think he's probably more playing, he's not even playing on a wing, I don't think. I think he's probably playing in the forward line, half forward flank or something like that. I haven't really watched Carlton closely. Yeah. But that's what I'm predicting that he's playing. So yeah, really, really disappointing. Especially after, I want to say a promising round one.
Yep.
Where he showed something at least. He showed something in the guts. But it just proves that once Zach Williams come back in, it's Zach Williams' spot, and that's it.
Exactly.
So I have gone to Jarman Impey. Look, round one score wasn't the best, but that's okay. But his last 2 have been phenomenal.
But the thing is, if that's going to be his lowest score for the season or something like that, you'll take that any day of the week.
100%.
And with Hawthorn, he's fairly safe anyway. He's not going to be unless he gets injured or something like that. He's golden. But if he keeps averaging 100, even if he's like 3 round or 5 round average throughout the season, is going to be round 98 to 100. Oh, you'll be laughing for what you picked him up as. Especially if you picked him up last week. If you picked him up last week, which would be hard to because you're basing off the one score of 120. But now that you've seen another score of 108, you can get a good idea of what he's going to be going in. And Hawthorn could be one of those teams that have like these mid-range players like Impey and CJ who's just going to be killing it basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Considering I spent 600k on Mitchell and he's done one good game for me the first round, and the second one's I'll take the round 2, but the third round's 89. Just needed him to lift a bit more. Mitchell
kind of got tagged out of it by O'Connor from Geelong.
Yeah, he's been killing it with the tags.
And he did a job on Neil too. So I think Geelong are going to tag.
And he's probably going to tag Oliver. So maybe expect Oliver to have another.
And I've got Oliver too.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe expect Oliver to have another bad round.
Yeah, 67 got tagged by De Boer. And then once De Boer went off, he was starting to hit his straps.
Yeah, he could be another person that's under 500k with Neil that you could look to get because he's versing. Because Neil played against Geelong and he scored terribly. Yeah. And now that Oliver had that bad score last round, I didn't actually watch the game, but I don't know why he's scored that. If it was his efficiency or because he got tagged or anything like that. Usually it's just because he got tagged. Yeah.
Yeah, Oliver got tagged by De Boer.
Oh, that's right. Yes, no, that's right.
And then De Boer got injured.
Yep.
So then he went on a tear once De Boer was off. I think he got like 17 touches in the second half.
Ooh. Oh,
after having I think it was 4 or something in the first half. Like he barely touched it. Something like that anyway.
But if Geelong's going to be tagging Oliver, he may have that similar score of around 70, 80 or something like that. And if he is, people who don't have him should look to get him 100%, even if that means getting rid of Clark and like getting rid of two rookies to bring him in. Oh, you'll be laughing. You'll be laughing for another premium in the midfield, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go through my trades this week.
Yeah.
I obviously took Grundy's 162. He was up against who was it again? Who had no
Brisbane. So it would have been Fullerton and someone else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They had no ruckman.
Yeah.
And actually look, I don't have English or Martin. I'm not too sure how they're going to go against Brisbane. They could kill it, to be honest. But I have no one to vice captain for them. I'll probably still go with Grundy, Gawn. Yeah, I'll most likely take whatever Grundy scores. Probably anything over 125 or 120 anyway. But yeah, so what my plan is for my trades is to get rid of Young. He's got I was planning on keeping him, but then I saw his break even of 86. Because I can live without him for the three rounds. Mainly because I would have brought in Chapman in for Kaczynski. But now that I saw his break even, I think it's worth. He's 280k, and with the money that I've had in the bank, 350. I think I'm gonna go a bit different this time, and I'm gonna bring in Cumming. Now I've watched him play, and I've seen that he's done fairly well, and he's averaging 90 as well. So it's a bit different. Although my first option instead of that was to go Impey, and to bring Fantasia up there, bring Impey down here.
Yeah.
But I feel like Cummings could be not a safer bet, but more of a pod, if that makes sense. I don't know anyone in our league that actually has him, and I think if he's going to be averaging 90, especially for most of the season as well, I'll be very happy. I don't think he's had a higher game than what Impey has. I think Impey still killed him in terms of round 2 where he scored like 120 or something like that. But the 2 games, there you go, 2 games at 120. That's great, and he's oh wait, that's Jive. Sorry, what am I looking at? Cummings. That's alright. I'll go to my next trade. My next trade is getting rid of Kaczynski. I'm not liking his average of 30 something, and I am going to bring in Chapman just for it's going to be a bit less of bit more of a sideways trade. But I reckon Chapman's going to make so much more money that it's not going to worry me, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And
Chapman
now that
had a good game on the weekend too. So.
Yeah, he also had a good game. And now that Dingo's out, that who did I just trade out? Hayden Young's out. That he's probably going to get a bit more time in there and could potentially start hitting more 80s and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if I had to circle back to Cumming, so I'm going Cumming over Impey, mainly because his lowest score is 80, where Impey's 60. Even though his highest is 100, but if he just keeps getting in between 180s and just averages 90 for me, he would have made more money that I need to deal with, and then it's probably best for me to get rid of him for someone like Lloyd or someone like that, who I really want to bring in that I just can't. But I just need that money. Just need him to make that little bit more money, and I'll do that. Especially when there's not much defenders to look at in terms of like really cheap sort of prices and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing that did interest me as well is this: the people's trades. Everyone's getting rid of Dow. Everyone's getting rid of Young. Everyone's getting rid of Kaczynski. Jones, I don't think he's actually played a game yet, hasn't he?
Yeah.
No, he hasn't played a game. Correct. And I almost started off with him as well, just for that hope that he gets that first round. But I ended up trading him, I think, for I think Sharp from Brisbane.
Yeah.
And then I got rid of him because he hasn't played his second game yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the first time I've seen, or one of the first times I've seen just all the trades just being really good trades, especially this one. If people are getting rid of Hayden Young for Ridley, you've won Supercoach. That's crazy.
You've got to have like 350 plus, I think, in the bank to do that too. So,
exactly.
That's insane.
What I think what's happened is that they got rid of Hayden Young for Ridley, and then they've got rid of, say, Paddy Dow for something like Waterman or something like that.
Yeah.
And you just have to have like at least 70 to 100k in there. And
you have money in the bank to facilitate the trade. So, yeah.
But like that, I've got nothing left in the bank. I've got about, I think I've got about 10k, 11k there. You are.
It's all right.
But I've sort of set myself up with the negative break evens that I can make some money with.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I think that's it for us for.
That's a wrap for another week, mate.
Yeah. Look, let us know in the comments if you have any questions about trades and stuff like that.
Definitely.
I'll get because I got 2 accounts that I sort of use, and if I respond to you once, I'll either respond to you for either account, or John can let you guys know on his accounts anyway.
That's it. Exactly right.
But we should be we'll get to him before the round starts anyway, unlike last time. But we'll be good to go. Also look for Waterman next week. I wouldn't worry too much getting him in this week unless you're really desperate. But that could be a shout, to be honest.
Definitely.
See, if he scores another 80, 100% bring him.
Yeah. Tex Walker could be in for another big week, Kieran.
If he's got to score 10 goals and prove us fucking wrong. Holy shit.
He could have 400s in a row, 400 plus games in a row. Who knows?
That's crazy.
I'm still waiting for him to fall off a cliff, but it's not happened yet.
He'll do it next round. Not this round, next round. What's who's he got? Fremantle. He's probably going to score another 10 there as well. We missed the boat on him. I'm not bringing him in, but we missed the boat. If you started off with him, you've won Supercoach.
That's it. All right, community.
We'll see you guys next
see you next time.
week, and
Cheers.
we'll go from there. Bye.